Anna wonders, does Taehyung also miss her like she do? Is he looking for her or not? She sat down on bed with a sigh and looked around her new room. It's nothing like the old room. This one is more spacious and looking luxurious, just like a princess room. Walls clad with classic pink. The hard bed is not there anymore. In fact, this one is much better. Everything is beautiful, but nothing is attracting her. Anna slightly startled when suddenly she felt something vibrating against her palm, which is placed on bed. With a puzzled look, she traced the bedsheet and felt a object under it. She hurriedly took it out and her eyes widened seeing a small mobile phone there. Her grip on it tightened as she gulped looking at it, and her eyes got moist. A familiar number was displaying on screen. Biting harshly her trembling lips, she immediately answered the call, hoping it's not a dream. Hello, and the tear rolled down her eyes as a small sob escaped from her trembling lips. Hello, who is it? She held the phone close to her ear tightly with her shaky hands. They, meanwhile, Taehyung on the other side froze on his place, hearing the voice for which he was craving from so long. Anna, he questioned to confirm his doubts. He's not dreaming, right? The soft sobs coming from other side cleared everything. Theo closed his eyes. A small but broken smile appeared on his lips. He feels his eyes stinging, but it's not the correct time to express what he's feeling. He gulped, trying to stop his emotions overpowering him. Anna, are you okay? He didn't do anything to you, right? I don't want to stay here, she said in a cracked voice. I will soon come, just wait for some time. Don't worry, stop crying and tell me where are you? I don't know anything. They locked me up in a room. It's okay. I will find it out soon. They, please take me from here. I don't know why they kidnapped me. I'm scared here. Sehun, I don't know who he is, but he said to me that he is your enemy and he wants to destroy you. She's sad, frightened, and Theon just wants to take his innocent soul in his arms. Anna, my wifey, you don't have to feel scared. I will soon take you from there. Just trust on me, okay? And nothing will happen. She answered while sniffing. Anna, can you tell me from where did you get this phone? I don't know, Tay. It was already here when I returned back to room. Tung frowned. Wait, you told me that they locked you up in room and now you were saying you just returned back. Where were you? Yeah, actually, Sehun wants to take me somewhere, but when we were on our way, he changed the plan and dropped me back and don't know where he went. He was uh, taking you somewhere, but why? Did you have any where he was taking you and why suddenly he did that? No, I have no idea. But, Theung said curiously. He was asking about my life, like from where am I, how did I meet you, and was asking about someone. Who is it? Someone named Choice. Anna was about to tell him the person's name when she heard footsteps. She panicked. Someone is coming. That's what she said after cutting the call before hiding it under the pillow. Door opened and it was the maid Thanbe. Ajuma, sorry to disturb you, dear, but you need to eat something. It's Sehun's order. Dhanbi sat, showing the tray in her hand. Okay, I will. You can leave it here. Dhanbi nodded with a smile. Wine sighed in relief. For a second, she thought it soon. Are you okay, dear? You are sweating. Wine's eyes wide as she touched her forehead, and for real, she is sweating. Nothing, Ajuma, I'm okay. Thanvi didn't question further and left the room. Wine tightly clutched her heart area where her heart was beating insanely. Meanwhile, Tyung was blankly staring at the phone screen. Before he could, the full name Anna cut the call. But the mafia's brain get the idea what Anna was trying to say. Choi So-joon, he whispered, remembering what Sehun told him that day. But why Sehun wants his help to take over Choi So-joon's business? But then he also what type of person Choi So-joon is. Theung doesn't know much about him except the fact that he's famous in business world and once he wanted to collaborate with him too on so business project, but at the time Theung denied. He couldn't forget the look on his face when he denied to work with him and got even threatened by him. But after that day, Tyung heard nothing about him. Tyung frustratedly rubbed his forehead. Everything is getting complicated. Anna being Sehun's sister. Sehun kidnapping her and threatening Tyung to help him in taking over someone else's business. And now this Choi So-joon, Tyung don't know how to deal with all these things. But the desperation to have his wife in his arms again encourages him to keep going further until he clear all this mess and have his wife back. Seems like there is much more to know, and for that he have to talk with Sehun once again. Undoubtedly, Tyung called Leo, who picked up the call in wondering, how was the surprise, boss? Leo asked, chirping happily, ready to be praised by his boss. You fool, you dared to do things without asking me. Are not you being too smart with your boss? Tyung said sternly. Boss, here I am expecting some compliments, but nah, you have to act ungrateful. Leo, hearing his boss' deep voice, Leo let out a nervous laugh. I was just joking, boss. You're not my comedian to joke around. Remember for whom you work? Why so serious, boss? And I know for whom I work, the one and only mafia boss. The great Kim Taehyung, Leo emphasized on the last words, pronouncing them in a groggy voice. Stop your nonsense and tell me, how did you all this? Nothing was difficult. Just people need to know how to take advantage when opportunity comes to you, just like me. Theung hissed loudly, and this was enough to know Leo that his boss is now with his self raising talks. Sorry, boss, if I tell you truly, then it was not my plan. I acted according to the situation. I wanted to discuss with you before, but didn't have enough time to discuss with you. Otherwise, we could have lost the opportunity. Elaborate. Boss, just like you said, we were closely monitoring Sehun's every move from day first and we're trying to find if Mrs. Kim is in the same mansion or not. Our men hacked his mansion's camera and we get to know Mrs. Kim is living in that mansion. Leo explained further how he sent the phone with the help of one of his bodyguard by bribing him. And at the same time, they saw Sehun leaving the mansion. You did well, Leo. Good. Finally, you phrased. Never mind, boss. Did you talk to Mrs. Kim? What she said? That's why I called you. You have to one more work. Anything for you, boss? Dig information about Choi Sojun and his business history, how he came in this world, everything. I will soon give a update about it. And thank you, Leo. Taeyong sat awkwardly because it's his first time saying thank you to someone. You don't need to say it, boss. Taeyong smiled slightly and cut the call. Where is she? Sehun asked as soon as he returned back. In her room, Dhanbi answered. Did she eat? Yes, I was the one who took it for her. Thank you, Ajuma. Now you can rest. What about you? Won't you eat anything? Dhanbi asked, concerned. I will take it by myself. Good night. Sehun assured, smiling. You didn't sleep yet? Sehun asked to Anna as he saw her laying down on bed with wide open eyes. Anna hurriedly get down from bed, seeing him in room. Hey, relax. I was just here to check. You're not facing any problem, right? If there is anything, you can tell me. Sehun sat sweetly. Anna just shook her head in no, eyes on the ground, too scared to look at him. That's good. I will take my leave. Rest well. Sehun raised his right hand to pat her hair, but Anna immediately backed away. Sehun take his hand back, seeing her so scared because of him. On the other side, it pierced his heart seeing his little panda behaving like this. But it's not even her fault, right? How badly Sehun wants to tell her truth, secure her in his arms, and tell her that he will never hurt her, but hold himself back. He turned around to disappear from her sight when he heard her saying, Why are you doing this? Sehun looked at her, whose eyes were now on him, yet still trembling in fear. What? Why you kidnapped me? Why you hate my husband so much? What you will get doing this? Anna blurted whatever she had in her mind. Maybe it's because of Sehun's behavior towards her, which made her so courageous. Except the kidnapping day, he never misbehaved with her. She wonders why. She hears him sighing deeply. You seems too eager to know everything, but I will suggest to stop pressuring your small brain and go with the flow. When the time comes, you will get to know everything. Sehun examined her disappointed face and further continued, Would you believe me if I say I will never harm you? Anna looked at him confusingly. I will never ever hurt you, Anna. That's my promise to you. You can live in this mansion fearlessly. No one will do anything to you. I know you must be thinking, what am I saying? Anybody will feel weird if their kidnapper says these kinds of things to you. But believe me, I just want you to not feel scared of me. Nothing else. I know you will find this complicated. You can't just easily adjust in a stranger's, or should I say, in your husband's enemy's house. We are only comfortable with our loved ones. But still, I want you to get comfortable. If not like this, then you can do by seeing me not the enemy, but as someone who will never think about hurting you. He said and left the room, and a thoroughly confused Anna. She had no idea how to digest his kind words. So, what you decided? Sehun asked, gesturing Taehyung to take a seat. Once again, they are in his penthouse for a conversation, which was suggested by Taehyung. What you think? From the decision of you meeting me, I think this conversation is gonna be in my favor. Taehyung scoffed, not liking the way Sehun winked and is now smirking at him. Don't smirk, you look ugly. No doubt why no girl wants to go with you on date during high school days. Your whole appearance is creepy, especially the way you smile. Taehyung sat pointing his so-called enemies unpleasant habits. Not everyone are blessed with Greek god features like you. And let me remind you, I was never interested in girls. I guessed it long ago from the way you used to stick with me like a magnet. Sehun got angry seeing his enemy making fun of him, while Thing was a self satisfied smirk on his face. It's not our graduation day to recall high school memories. Proceed for the talk which you are here for. Better than wasting my time with you, I could have utilized it in spending with my little panda. Being frustrated, Sehun failed to notice what he actually revealed accidentally. When realization hit him, he looked at Tyung with slightly widened eyes, who stared at him with raised eyebrows. So you already know Anna is your sister. Finally, something great happened. Tyung felt a little relief as now he don't have to worry about his wife's safety. How you know that? Never underestimate Kim Taeyong and his genius brain. Taeyong proudly stated, flipping his blue locks back arrogantly. This overdramatic, egoistic alien. Sehun murmured under his breath with gritted teeth. I don't came here to see your flop acting. Answer my question. How did you get to know Anna is my sister? And now, as you already know, do you think you have a chance to get her back? Feel grateful because I'm not in a mood to argue. Let me straight answer my questions first. About your first question, how I get to know about Anna being your sister, then listen, my born loser director. Anna is my wife, and as a good and protective husband I have every right to dig about her past life to ensure her safety. About your second question, Anna belongs to me, and if someone dare to separate her from me, even if it's her own brother, Theung's eyes darkened and Sehun noticed the possessiveness behind them. When Theung looked at him, tilting his head, get ready to see the destruction, my dear brother in law. Theung declared his threat openly and fearlessly. Sehun stayed silent for the next few minutes before saying, and what if I tell her truth? What would happen if I tell her what am I her brother? What will you do then?